couch, dogs, me, guitar lessons. Hey there, LickNRiffers! Welcome back to yet another awesome fingerstyle arrangement lesson right here on LickNRiff. And this time it's I See the Light from the movie Tangled. It's a beautiful love song and I'm gonna play it for you so you can see and hear how it goes. Then we're gonna break it down lick by lick, chord by chord, note by note with tabs right here on the screen so you can play it yourself. It goes like this. Enjoy. Okay, so you start with G, and you can just put 3 on the 6th string. Okay, you don't have to put the whole G chord on. Okay, just 3 on the 6th string. Okay, and it's just this. Okay, a basic fingerstyle picking pattern. Just an exercise, basically. So it's the 6th string, and then you play strings 4, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3. Okay, 4, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3. Okay, the dog is staring at me. Hope it doesn't distract me so much. It's a great exercise in concentration for someone with ADHD. ADHD. All right. You stay on G, okay? And the verse begins with 3, 1, 0 on the 2nd string. You can play it any way you like. You can play the chord. You can arpeggiate in between. Okay? It's just G, strings 2, 3, 4, and 6 with 3, 1, 0 on the 2nd string. Okay, you can play the whole chord. You can pick strum it, or you can okay, you can add the 4th or the 3rd string in between. Okay? You can harmonize with the 3rd string. There are many, many options. This is fingerstyle. Just do what sounds good to you, or just experiment with all the options. And then it starts getting a little bit more demanding. Okay? You have to put 2 and 2 on strings 3 and 6 for D over F sharp. Okay? And you play strings 3, 4, and 6. Okay, on 2, 0, and 2. Now, you need to put on the 1st finger on the bass string and the 2nd finger on the 3rd string, because you're gonna need to stretch a little bit for 4 on the 4th in a second. And you play the chord 6, 4, 3, okay? And then the 2nd and 3rd strings. And then 4 on the 4th. And then you have G again. Okay? Didn't give it any attention or food, so it went away. Okay, again, just 1 finger on the bass on 3, and you play the 6th string with the open 3rd and then the 4th. So you get this. Okay? You can slide to the 4th as well. Okay? But only if you like how it sounds. right? Okay, you can slide to the fourth, and then the open third string, and then play the G bass. Okay, so, and then play the third string. I'm not sure if I like it so much. I mean, you don't have to complicate things all the time. Sometimes simple is best. Then you have the first bar again, 3-1-0 on the second string with G. Then you have the second bar again without the last note. Okay, so you can play, instead of just strings 3 and 6 for the G chord, you can play strings 3, 4, and 6. Okay, just for a minor difference there. Okay, now the slide here wouldn't work. Okay, so you need to put the little finger there on 4 on the fourth. Then you have C. Right? It's C, just a C chord, C major, with the open E string, and then 3-1 on the B string. Okay, so you can harmonize with the G string, with the third string, or you can just arpeggiate again. Okay, and add a lower note between the melody notes because you have time. This is a slow song. Then you put a full G chord on with 3 and 3 on strings 1 and 2, and you do this. Right? It's an arpeggio. You play the bass with strings 2, 1, 2, 3, and then you have C with the open second string, so it's C major 7 technically. Again, I play 2, 3, and 5. Okay, not just 2 and 5. Okay, because again, if I can harmonize, why not? So the melody note is the open second string, but you can add the third string, and then that D over F sharp again, exactly the same. 2 and 2 on strings 3 and 6, strings 3, 4, and 6 together, so you get this. Okay? And then you have G with 3-1-0 again on the second string, but there's a twist. Okay? You have the A bass with the open second string and then the open third string. And if you want to harmonize that, you put 2 on the fourth. Okay, and that way you get A7. Okay? The open third string with 2 on the fourth, and then you reverse them and play 2 and 0 instead of 0 and 2, and you get D. Okay? That's the easiest way to do it. You can play D over F sharp, but there's no reason to. Sometimes a little variation works, so there's no reason to play the F sharp bass here harmonically. Okay, because the A leads to the D. So it's a classical move. Okay, that's it. Okay, for the first line. So let's just go over it again. Okay, G, D over F sharp and G, and then again. Without that last note. And then C, full G, C major 7, and then, D over F sharp, and then G, A7, technically A9, and then D, just D5, 2 and 0 on strings 3 and 4. Then you play everything up to C again. Okay, so it's everything I just showed you up to C. So it's the first line twice without that last note, and then C. So G, okay, twice, and then C. Then you have B minor. Okay, B minor. Okay, 2 on the E string. That's the melody, so you can just play the chord, and then the open E string. You lift the bar. 3, 3 on the second string, you can just play the chord, strings 2, 3, and 4. And then you have, okay, so it's 2, 3 on the E string into E minor. Okay, so you can just play strings 2, 3, 4, and 6, okay, because E minor, they're open. 2 again, and then you have A, but it's all open strings, so it's, okay, it's It's A sus2. Okay? And playing A sus2 is not the harmony here, so there's no need. You can just play strings 1 and 5 and then 2. And then D. Okay? Or you can. Okay, you can add that F sharp bass if you want, the 2 on the 6th string, but it's D and it's strings 2, 3, and 4. Okay, just this. So again, you have the C line, B minor line, okay, and be as expressive as you like. Think about your loved one. E minor, A bass, and D. Now the chorus. Okay, 0, 2 on E, and then C with 3 on the E string. You can just play the chord and then 1, 1 on the 2nd string. Okay, and then 0, 3 on the 2nd string into a G chord. Okay, that's it. And then you can just arpeggiate it. You have free space to do whatever you like, according to your own style. And then okay, you have 0, 2, 2 on the 3rd string into the D over F sharp again. Okay, if you want a classical sound, you can play strings 6 to 3. Okay, that's an inversion of a D chord. Okay, so okay, you can just play strings 2, 3, and 6, or just I said 2, 3, and 6, 3, 4, and 6, or just strings 3 and 4. Okay, if you want a thin sound, or all 4 strings, 3, 4, 5, and 6 if you want a fat sound. And then 2 on the 3rd string, 3, 1 on the 2nd string. And then G with 1, 0 on the 2nd string. Okay, with a G chord. Okay, and then you have the first C and G again. Okay, and then you have 0, 2, 2 again on the 3rd string, but this time into a B7. Okay, so you play the whole B7 chord, strings 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then you have this. Okay, it's 1, 0 on the 2nd string, and then I slide 4 to 5 on the 4th, and then play open the open 3rd string with the E bass, the 6th string, open strings 3 and 6 for E minor. Okay, you can leave the 5 there and get this unison. Okay, so it's then you have the first C and G again, and then 0, 2 again on the 3rd, and then just B minor, but you don't play the whole chord, you just play the B5, 2, 4, 4 on strings 5, 4, and 3, and then okay, 5, 4 on the 3rd string, you just move the little finger, and then okay, 2, 2, 0 on the 3rd string with a C bass. So you play the C bass, the 3 on the 5th string with the second 2. Okay, and the last note, okay, on the 2nd note you play the bass, and then you can put it back, the 2 on the 4th string if you like, and then play strings 3 and 4, but it's not necessary. Right? It's a dramatic moment anyway. You don't have to. I think the full harmony here hurts the sound. Right? I think this is enough. But that's just me. And then you have 3, 1, 0 on the 2nd string with G. Okay? Okay? Same thing. Okay? The same first line from the verse. And then you have C. Okay? 3, 1 on the 2nd string. Open 2nd and 4th for a D chord. Okay? Technically D6, but it's fingerstyle, so it's a D chord with the melody note on the open 2nd string. And then 4 on the 4th, you can slide. And then you have G with the open 3rd string. You can harmonize with the 4th. You can start the intro again. So before we recap and I show you the course again, you can download the tab for free. The link is below in the description. Go download the tab and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There are tons, hundreds of lessons for free. It's called LickNRiff Free Guitar Education. But if you want to give something back anyway, there's a Patreon link also in the description. And everything goes right back into making these lessons into your free guitar education. So I thank you very much for your generosity in advance. So thank you very much, whatever you choose to give. Right, so C, G, D, G. And then again, C and G, D7, E minor, C and G again, B5, that thin C bass sound, G, D, F, D over F sharp to G, C, and the open second and fourth, okay, for a D chord, a D6 sound, and then and G. Right, so go download the tab from the link. The link is in the description for free, as I said before. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you the next lesson. Go have fun with this. Enjoy. Bye for now.